right front camera, checking here. A big hug to everybody from Rennes. I'm in France right now. I'm really happy because I'm working on some academic projects right now in the company of great people and having a great while here. I just realized I had forgotten my channel, and since God knows when, I haven't uploaded any new material. And this is time for news because I just got in contact with a great person from Venezuela. His name is Adrian. I hope you're doing well, mate. And he works for Cuatro.com or Cuatro.com as it is known in the Spanish-speaking community. And they're doing a great job sharing all concepts, features about the Cuatro right-hand techniques, how to build chords, these songs, those songs, tons of good material, really well organized. I was asked basically having the pleasure to join them and share some materials with them. So from part of this Colombian Cuatro, which has some special features, I also want to show you a couple of things. And if you have checked my previous videos, you'll see that I have tried to record some kind of cool ideas, I hope, and share it with people out there. So in this very same time, I needed to, and I wanted to, and I was asked to upload a video about how to tune the Cuatro. So I'm doing something horrible right now. I've got this Cuatro slightly in tune, but we're going to make this bad. I'm going to take it absolutely out of the universe in terms of tuning, of course, to see how it goes, right? So there's an application on the phone called G Strings, which is pretty good for tuning basically any type of instrument. There's a problem, it does not recognize F sharp for some reason about certain register. It does tell you the hertz on which your note is ringing, right, vibrating. So it is super accurate, but when there's a noisy environment, it's not really recommendable. So I'm going to show you how to tune it using a standard chromatic tuner. In this case is the legendary Korg chromatic tuner, which I've had for ages. Here it is, hoping to find some battery in it. Yeah. That's nothing apparently. Yeah, there you go. So there's the needle going this and there, showing you where the note is. So let's, as promised, this Cuatro is just mortal. There we go. So how to tune the Cuatro? I could just tell you right now, you've got, you're using new strings right now and you've got no idea how to tune this thing. First thing, they tell you how to distribute the strings over here. I'm a fan of La Bella, which is a special brand that sells this white nylon string. It is super cool. I love the sound of it. It stands tension very well, gives certain warmth to the sound of the Cuatro in general, and without sacrificing, high pitch, not high pitch, but let's say the trebles and the high frequencies of the Cuatro. So it's very rich in sound, but it does have a problem, not related to the nylon, but to the package, in which the numbers that are given to each string are wrong, because they are numbered as if F sharp, which I'll tell you later. The thinnest string was the first one, as it would be in the guitar or standard string instruments. So it is not, right? You've got to be careful. The two thickest strings go first, from this perspective, the first and the last, because they will be the lowest notes, and that's what will give the harmonic body, to the Cuatro. And then you will have the kind of mid thickness string will be the second, starting from the top, and the thinnest would be this, the third string, starting from the top. All right, so you have a look on your strings before you put them on your Cuatro, and just make sure you're not going to have trouble with tension later on. Okay, so we're going to start. So first string, sorry if I'm naming it wrong your way, but just what I call them, starting from the top always. So let's go with the first string, that's the lowest note, and it's got to be an A, which I suppose is around the 220 hertz, right? So this will not tell you the hertz whatsoever, but you know when you're approaching, because, well, you kind of feel the tension of it. Like, it's not gonna rip your Cuatro apart, or is not super loose. So as you let's say tune it up, you will find the right tension, and you will look for the A right there. Okay, so right now it gives me an, what is this? All right, F sharp. It's not that far, so we need to go up a little bit. So right now I'm around the G. Right, so I'll keep raising the level of the C's. That's G sharp. Check this. About there, I'm an A. But of course, we all know that the needle needs to get to the center, right? And I have got a beautiful in tune A. Well, almost. Something important to mention. Why does this happen? Because you tune down all the strings, and especially when you're putting new strings, this is nylon. It does not behave the same as metal strings, which requires, it's a matter of minutes for it to get in tune, right? This will require a couple days, so be patient with it. So as you get in tune, make sure that you're taking all strings at the same time, steadily towards the final tuning you want. And for this video I want to go string by string to be specific, but keep tension growing and decreasing, let's say as a whole on the body of your Cuatro. So we've got it's an A. Cool. So to check, yep, that's A, and next one is a D, right? So it should be a little bit higher. We're going to keep the same line. This seems to be a B, right? So I'll take it up. C sharp, and right there, I think. Yep, that's the D, right? So we've got A and D. It's a fourth interval. Kind of cool, right? But it's not complete. So let's keep moving. The next one is F sharp. For me, one of the most controversial strings ever, because, well, this Cuatro has a different tension. If your Cuatro has 14 frets, you're good to go, no problem. Even you can use a slightly thicker string to give more, a little bit of meat to your sound. But otherwise, if you're using this thing, just be careful, right? So right now we are around an E, yes. So it's not a long path. That's F. All right. There we are. That's F sharp, right? You've got to. You must be familiar with it, but just in case you're not, how to distinguish if it is sharp or flat? Well, in this case, you only need to know sharp is that number sign, right? Beside the letter that represents your note. So when it gives you F sharp, you're good to go, and you have gone. Every 5 minutes will be a nice time to check it. You see? that's it. But there's one string which makes the Cuatro what it is, which gives it say characteristic sound and its harmonic power, and it's this will be that, right, which is the B string. So as I told you, it is not the highest, it's one of the lowest notes. So right now it's, man, this is in the depths of hell, E flat. So we're going to take it up to B. That's that's our aim. That's F sharp, G sharp, that's A. So you could stay here, around there, but we're going one tone up. That's B flat. And that's, I hope, that's B. It's going down as the act of detension in it is bringing the tuning down again, but it should stay there in the future, right? Same thing will be with your strings if you're using new ones. So, and a summary, what do you get? These are the two lowest notes, right? So it should be the two thickest strings also. This is the mid-range tension and thickness string for the D, and this is F sharp, thinnest and highest note. Basically, that's what you need to go, right? Test, how to test your strings if they work well or not in terms of tuning. It's very easy. In this moment, they are going to sound horrible because these are old strings, but super easy. Go use the B minor chord. In case you don't know it, this is it. Use with your whatever finger you want to use it on the A. So you have double B. You see, that's why it's important. Then you have D and F sharp for minor triad. Sorry, that's it. So if it works after you have tuned it very well, you know that the neck of your Cuatro is working well and your strings are doing that too. And the other one is the chord of life in the Cuatro, which is D major, right? So it should just be this, in case you don't know it. Because in this case you're also repeating the D, and then you will have A and F sharp, which give you a beautiful D major. So if you get those two chords to sound very well, I mean in terms of tuning, you're good to go. That's it. That's everything you need to know, regardless of the body of the Cuatro, the number of frets, the woods, the weather, whatever. If that sounds good, your Cuatro is working well, basically. And that's how you tune a Cuatro, right? So I hope many people out there find this lesson useful. I've taken nearly 15 minutes, sorry for that, but I just wanted to make sure that whatever you are, whatever you're doing with your Cuatro, you are able to get there using a basic tool as this chromatic tuner. So, big hug over there, and I will upload some material soon, because this is enough talking. And thank you very much for watching. If you have any further questions or comments to do, just contact me through the comment section, or talk to my buddies at cuatro.com. Great guys working hard for the Cuatro around the world. That's a super cool thing. If anything was not clear or just need further explanation about anything, let me know, right? So big hello your way and talk to you soon. Keep rocking.